ইন্স্যুরেন্স কোম্পানি 19 বছরেরও বেশি বিশ্বস্ত পরিষেবার অভিজ্ঞতা, 1 কোটিরও বেশি ক্লেম সেটেলড এবং দেশের 14,000 প্লাস হসপিটালসের স্ট্রং নেটওয়ার্কের সাথে আপনার প্রয়োজনে তারা সব সময় প্রস্তুত। স্টার হেলথ পলিসিস আপনার পরিবারের প্রয়োজনের হিসাবে কাস্টমাইজ করা যায়, আর ক্যাশলেস এনিওয়্যার ফ্যাসিলিটি সুবিধে পান সম্পূর্ণ শান্তির জন্য। তাহলে আর দেরি কেন? আজই আপনার পরিবারকে সুরক্ষিত করুন স্টার হেলথ ইন্স্যুরেন্সের সাথে। ইনশিওর নাও।
Bihar is also more than.
Kindly come to
Bihar
point
is
four.
8.3 and the West Bengal is 7.6. What's the
Millets.
difference?
No. Compare with those 20%.
But that's Andaman Nicobar, Manas. Bihar is 8.31.
How about Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu
So what?
15.19 millets.
So what? So
Kindly
what?
see millets. Tamil Nadu
They want to delete more
15.19%.
names. That's what they want, Manas.
Gujarat is double. Gujarat is double than West Bengal.
Yeah, but what about Bihar?
Gujarat-
What about Goa?
Gujarat
What about Kerala? What about
14.5%.
Kerala? What
Millets.
about West?
We are not concerned.
Madhya Pradesh, 7.45.
Millets.
That is not.
It has fallen from your lordships an alternative
Manas,
measure of
appoint
promoting
the
officers.
judicial officers.
If it appeals to your lordships, I may suggest.
Since
Yes.
the situation, as the Honorable Chief Justice indicates, there is a sense of hesitance at both ends with regard to the degree of cooperation and collaboration. We propose that if judicial officers can aid and assist the entire process and take it to a logical conclusion.
That's good.
Yes.
Then on agreement, we can.
All to be done before 28th, Manas. This must be done before 28th, Manas.
That is what.
Because we want any time, Manas.
And number two, up to 14th, that was the date was granted by your lordships. Up to 14th, whatever the documents have been submitted, that should be uploaded.
Millets, I'll answer that one. That's complete clear. Not a
Uploading
correct
has been
statement.
done on 13th of February.
We have got examples.
All those documents approved, disapproved, rejected,
No,
accepted. like-
uploading.
Ultimately, an order has to be passed, Millets.
That's my application.
Being uploaded.
No.
Once they upload, they are scrutinized.
Manas, Manas, there is another application, Manas. Kindly have a look at page 30, your Lordship's order. Page 30 of your Lordship's order. Paragraph small Roman 6. Just have a look. Paragraph small 6, Manas, of your Lordship's order, Manas.
That's it. Change the process of.
Yes, since the process of scrutinizing the documents submitted by the affected persons in response to notices served on them is likely to take longer than anticipated, and as suggested on behalf of some of the petitioners, we direct that at least 1 week beyond 14 to be granted to the EROs to complete the scrutiny of documents and take an appropriate decision. Now, Manas, on the 15th of February, they don't allow the uploading of the documents.
If EROs are working like this, if they are not qualified person, what option they have?
No, they are not qualified. Nobody is saying that. They are not allowed to upload.
Officers of SDO Group A services, you are not providing the officers.
We have to
Tomorrow, incompetent people decide fate of.
No, that's not the case, Manas. I think there's some.
Millets, it has
There's
fallen
no
from your
complaint on
lordship.
that score.
Judicial
Manas, what is
officers, let
happening
them
now,
take care
just
of the
think,
whole
Manas,
issue.
we have given that
There
document.
can't be any
They have
grievance on
prevented the
on either
uploading.
side.
Manas, your losses,
On either side, they can be.
your losses make. No,
It's
no,
only
there's
issue
nothing,
of
Manas.
competent officers, Millets.
Manas,
And they don't
we are
answer.
required to
They would like to
upload.
bring in everything else.
How can they prevent us
Collateral
from
issues.
uploading? How can they prevent us from uploading,
Millets,
Manas?
kindly let that issue be resolved. All else will fall in place.
No, what issue is it?
Up to 14th February, documents which have been submitted, that should be uploaded.
General of Police. What happened to our direction number 7? To the Director General of Police and the Police Authority?
Filed, Manas, filed.
This is the letter.
It's filed, Manas.
4 FIRs. Registered.
When the state ministers will this week.
That's all filed.
My lords, we filed this, my lords.
Yes, filed.
We filed this.
My lords, may I
Affidavit of
kindly
the
see
DP.
Manas, allow me to complete.
provocative,
February, my
the
lords.
provocative, incendiary, threatening speeches issued across the state
Please see.
and have been
we filed
widely
the affidavit
reported
responding
both
to
on
all these concerns.
visual and print media, no action taken.
Please see.
Some
just
small
refer
fish,
to the
they say that
affidavit.
have registered a crime. Kindly see the threats, Millets.
Lords, we're not
Kindly
in the
see.
aquarium.
By the
Just refer
responsible
to the
people.
affidavit.
Kindly have a look at the
The affidavit.
perception we have been working
Because
on.
I haven't finished my.
Please see the affidavit that was filed, my lords. 18th of February, my lords.
Unfortunately, in this country, at the time of elections, all these irresponsible statements start coming very. We don't want.
All of their queries have been answered in the
They are mainly concerned, is he ensuring that the law and order machinery?
Yes.
No, my lords. No, my lords.
Otherwise, the Director General of Police will have very serious consequences. We are warning the argument to.
There has been no incident, Manoj.
First, note that we will approve.
I appear for the DGP. He has filed a comprehensive affidavit. This falls on a wrong statement from the EC. Every case has been
Millards,
investigated.
the proof
Put on affidavit.
lies in.
He's trying to prejudice by giving a lordship false facts, Millards.
Kindly see the Millards, the statements. Let them disprove them. They're there in the public domain.
My affidavit first.
They're in the
Millards.
public domain. Have they taken any action against them?
Affidavit, Millards, of 15th February.
And those actions taken at our instance after repeated reminders, and then your lordship's taking them to task.
Why
Not that they volunteered.
Why don't you exercise your power and direct the Supreme Court of Police?
Indeed, Millards, we have been just diffident because matter has been seized up by your lordships. Otherwise, Constitution provides for that one. And Millards,
Very well.
during the
Let
once,
us not talk of Millards, prejudicial words. Just
We will
turn
do
to the
that.
Affidavit of 18th of August. 18th
we
of
will do
February.
that.
Just turn to the affidavit. 18th of February, my affidavit. Just 4 or 5 paragraphs. Come to para 3.
Whenever a notification is issued, the police administration comes under EC. And the same thing, now we exercise, all these things could be avoided. Millards,
First,
Farm 7 have been torn.
first, let us now think of doing that, how this halted procedure is at least recommenced and properly.
Yes, Millards, my lords have said, judicial officers, let it be.
Millards, may I just?
That
make
is a
suggestion?
very, very
My
equitable
suggestion
suggestion.
is If you just allow me to read 4 paragraphs of my application, where I was just on page 6, para 12, your lordship will understand the context and then you may pass an appropriate order. The problem which is being caused by the special role officers, just have a look, my lord, this is, I think it's been handed over, IA 044626.
Mr. Dewan, judicial officers once come into the.
No, that's wonderful.
That's okay, Manoj. That's okay.
I agree, I agree.
That will solve the problem.
I agree.
Problem, look at.
Yes.
30.
Let them replace the special role observers. Yes, and the micro observers. That will take care of it.
That will take care of it. We have no problems.
Let the judicial officers take over.
Yes, Millards.
Maybe we leave to the, of course, we can't, we don't want to pass a blanket order like this. We will request the Chief Justice of the House. We have to respect his domain also. But we are quite sure that he will also understand our predicament.
If there are sufficient number of judicial officers who
রোদ ঘাম আর ডার্ক স্পটসের জন্য মুখ দেখায় ডার্ক ও ডাল স্মার্ট অ্যান্ড হ্যান্ডসাম ডেইলি ব্রাইটনিং ক্রিম যাতে আছে নিয়াসিনামাইড যা দুগুণ অব্দি ডার্ক স্পটস কমায় দেয় ব্রাইটের লুক আর সান ড্যামেজ থেকে প্রোটেকশন স্মার্ট অ্যান্ড হ্যান্ডসাম ব্রাইটনিং ক্রিম ফর মেন
Your lordship may, in substitution of that, assign.
Almost.
Millards, they filed an affidavit.
That has arisen for consideration in this.
My lord is dictating the order.
My lords may kindly see these special role observers. It's not something, on the first day they have been appointed, about 30 of them.
Saying anything.
Yes, Millards.
Saying the foremost urgent issue that has arisen for our consideration revolves around completion of SIR, ongoing SIR in the state of West Bengal. Various interim directions have been issued from time to time, including those contained in our last order dated 9th February 2026. Next paragraph. There is an unfortunate blame game from allegations and counter allegations, which clearly depict a case of trust deficit between two constitutional functionaries, namely a democratically elected state government and the Chief Election Commission and the Election Commission of India. The stage where the process is now stuck relates to adjudication of claims and objections of the persons who have been included in inverted commas logical discrepancy. Logical discrepancy. The most of the persons to whom notices under this category were issued have filed have submitted their documents for, in support of their claim for inclusion in the voter list. These objections are required to be adjudicated. These claims are required to be adjudicated in a way through quasi-judicial process by the EROs, As per the in terms of the rules, practice, and convention, the EROs are the state government is obligated to provide Group A officers to perform the duties of EROs who are in the substantive rank of SDO stroke SDOs. There is a serious dispute between the parties with respect to the substantive stroke actual rank and status of the officers who have been provided by the state government for performance of the duties as EROs and AEROs. It is nearly impossible for this court to determine the prescribed status and rank of the officers or the officials now deployed by the state. Deployed with the state with the Election Commission of India by the state government. Be that as it may, in order to ensure fairness in the adjudication of the genuineness of the documents relied upon and consequential determination for inclusion or exclusion in the voter list, and as agreed to.
সূর্য হলো তোর আর কতক্ষণ?
বাহ, কি সুন্দর বাড়ি! বলেছিলাম না দিদি আমাদের সবার বাড়ি বানিয়ে দেবে।
স্বনির্ভর পরিবার, স্বনির্ভর বাংলা।
Spare some serving judicial officers along with some former judicial officers of impeccable integrity in the rank of additional or district judges, the rank of additional district judges or district judges. Who can then in each district requested to dispose of the pending claims, to revisit stroke dispose of the claims under the category of logical discrepancy discrepancy. Also, each such judicial officer, or former judicial officer, shall be assisted by the, what is the name you have wrote?
Micro observers, my lords, my lords.
Shall be assisted by.
No, no micro observers, Mullah. That's the whole point.
We have said assisted, will just wait, will be assisted by.
Assistant.
Apart-
Quasi-judicial power cannot be entrenched upon.
Micro and influential observers from the Election Commission of India side and the officers of the state government who have already been deputed by the state to perform or assist in such duties. Then both sides will be there, not one side.
Okay.
Also. The next paragraph.
They can also decide.
The circumstances being extraordinary, comma, the request for entrustment of the responsibility to the judicial officers, former judicial officers, is also of extraordinary nature. We are conscious of the fact that it may, for a few days, delay the pending court cases, for which pending court cases, it may have an impact on the pending court cases also. No delay, it may have some impact on the pending court cases also. Honorable Chief Justice, with the assistance of a committee of judges, former Registrar General, and the principal district judges, may evolve some interim arrangement for shifting of matters of interim relief or urgent nature to the alternative courts for a week, 10 days, within which this entire process is required to be completed. Next paragraph. Since it goes without saying that every collector and every superintendent of police shall be obligated and is hereby directed to directly render assistance and provide all kind of logistic support to the presiding judicial officers and their team for the purpose of smooth completion of the pending process. For this purpose, the collector and the superintendent of police shall be deemed to be shall be under deemed deputation for the purpose of ensuring forthwith compliance of the directions that may be issued from time to time. Next question. Actually, not compliant will be deemed to be a breach of the direction or order that may pass by the judicial officer, former judicial officer, shall be taken to be a direction issued by this court, shall be deemed to be a direction issued by this court, and the state administration, state government, district administration shall be obligated to comply with the same forthwith, to ensure the timely completion of the process. Next paragraph.
We have a scheme.
Since the modalities will have to be evolved at the High Court level,
You're saying the same thing.
we we direct the State Election Commissioner, Chief Secretary, DGP, State Election Commissioner, along with
এই পর্যন্ত এসেছে যখন মোহমায়া ছাড়তেই হবে। ছাড়িয়ে দেখা। বেস্ট ফান টপ গোল্ড এতটাই চিজি যে ভাগ করতে মন চায় না।
To hold a meeting with Honorable Chief Justice tomorrow itself, as per the convenience of the Chief Justice of the High Court. They shall put up the proposal, respective proposal as to how to remove the stalemate and complete the pending process. The mechanism to be evolved, the mechanism to be evolved shall be left to the entire discretion of Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court. Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court. Our only anxiety is that the work should commence and be completed smoothly without any hindrance as early as possible.
But before the 28th.
No, 28.
Before 28th, fellas. Before 28th, that's the last day.
Or maybe they can.
May I just suggest to that?
No.
Millards, my instruction is this.
We don't know,
Millards.
we don't want Millards.
By 28th.
May I suggest, Millards?
Mr. Sibal, we have to.
Because I've got instructions on that
On
one.
the courts also, please appreciate. Today is 20th. 8 days are left.
Yes,
Yes,
correct. So I
Millards,
said
my
earlier.
suggestion is this, Millards. I've got instructions. Millards, 28th is the last date for
That's correct. So it's before that. It should
publishing
be
the
before
final
that.
electoral roll.
No, but.
We will be allowed, we may be allowed to
If the
go
volume
with
of
that
the
one.
work is so
Any
large.
left over.
If the volume of the work is so large, do you expect now we are not punishing our judicial officers?
No, Millards, not on that point. To that extent, whatever is completed by that date, that will be published. And then they can undertake the whole exercise. A supplementary list can be published so that the task becomes easier. Instead of getting all things stuck at one place, now 95% is over, 5% remains. So this 95% will publish by 28th.
No, you can't.
Millards,
Millards.
in what manner that would prejudice Millards? I just don't understand except saying
No, how
no
can
for
you do
everything.
that? How can you say part I'll
manner?
publish, part I'll not publish?
Whatever that has been finalized, by 28th we'll publish. Millards, my lords may kindly appreciate, until the last date of nominations, any voter can be added. So a supplementary list will give.
No prejudice caused to anyone.
Precisely, Millards.
Keep on adding.
Just for opposition for the sake of opposition.
Not happening in West Bengal.
Millards,
Not a single Form 6 is being accepted now by the Election
Millards,
Commission.
these
Not
wild,
a Form
unfounded
6
allegations lead us nowhere.
inclusive.
There should be a concrete example.
Only Form 7, not a Form 6 is has been accepted by the Election Commission now.
So the process, to the extent it gets completed by 28th February 2026, may be published. However, that will not be taken as the final publication.
Precisely.
It is an ongoing process till it is completed. In a
Supplement.
time-
Millards, it will create a
A
law and order
supplementary list can be
situation.
added.
Millards, it will create a law and order situation.
To the
What
extent
will
that's
happen is,
published up to that, that's fine.
in one
May I
district,
just add,
after
Millards?
names are published, there'll be a law and order
Ultimately, the
situation.
election commission that has to take a decision. I may add, Millards.
And subsequently, the supplementary list can be added.
That's it. To the
But
extent
Millards,
of
there'll be a
20,
law and order
that's fine.
district-wise. If
It's
half of
covered.
them are not there,
And
Millards,
then
there'll be a law and
supplementary list
order
will be added.
situation. People should understand, Millards, the orders.
There are only two way outs. Either we extend the date.
No, please don't. Please don't. We don't want.
Then that has,
We
Millards.
can't today hang our judicial officer that you sit there.
So, Millards, may I just make one request? Millards, please reiterate paragraph 6(5) of your order, Lordship's order on the 9th of February. Please see 6(5).
That's
6(5) says that it is made clear that the responsibilities assigned to or to be assigned to the micro-observers of the state government officials shall be limited to assisting the EROs, AEROs in the decision-making process. And in other words, as rightly stated by Learned Counsel for ECI, the final decision will be taken by the EROs only. This may be reiterated, Millards, because there should be no...
The judge will take.
Not allow these babus to sit over judicial officer. Now,
yes, exactly.
No, judicial
Exactly.
officers will decide, Millards.
They are the
Millards,
substitutes for EROs.
Millards, just one request,
Let
one
them
request.
not doubt even judicial officers.
Millards, may I make one request, Millards?
EROs, Millards,
Mr. Diwan, a clerk promoted as in the.
No, these are Group A officers. These are Group A
Not
officers.
humiliate a judicial officer like this. There is no question.
Millards, I have a small request. Millards, Millards, there are two issues outstanding, Millards, which your lordships have not considered. If your lordships don't mind, Millards. Paragraph small 6, which is that your lordships extended the date for uploading from 14th to 21st. They stopped the uploading. Now, Millards, many lakhs of 1.5 lakhs cannot be uploaded. And well, 3.5 lakhs, no notice has been
Millards,
given. What will happen to that? Your
Whatever
lordship?
the grievance, Millards,
We are
sorry?
closing the matter, Mr. Sibal.
No, but then the judicial officer should decide this also, Malad, that's all.
So they will decide.
But your lordship may permit that, Malad.
All other
Millards,
ancillary-
Yes, your lordship may
my
say-
lords may kindly have only one thing.
second,
Millards.
hold
Your
on. Let
lordships
the
have
order be
said
passed first.
that when it comes to logical discrepancy, Millards, it is a composite block of logical discrepancy and unmapped category. They go together. So that the adjudication must be vis-a-vis all those cases.
They are all mapped. There's no question of
Millards,
unmapped.
there are unmapped cases.
No, there are no unmapped cases.
45 lakh are there. Millards, if they have any case,
Unmapped
can
or unmapped.
place before the judicial officer and get the approval.
Mapped is all right, but unmapped can be granted. And all other, all other
ऐसे ट्रिप पे आके अनजान लड़की के साथ हुकअप करना थोड़ा ज्यादा ही क्लीशे है ना?
Are we getting more?
तू जहाँ है मैं वहाँ नहीं हूँ।
मेरे बीते हुए कल के लिए तेरे आने वाले कल की कुर्बानी मत दे। किस्से कहानियां चर्चे दास्ता अधूरे इश्क के होते हैं।
Outstanding issue, which I wish to point out.
Clarification that I seek. That is, your lordships have said they may revisit. Now, the revisit should not be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed,
Your
will
lordships have
publish.
said they may
Yes, we
revisit.
back
Now,
and
the revisit
revisiting the
should
whole
not
thing.
be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed, will publish.
They may revisit.
Back
Now,
and
the
revisit
revisit should
about
not be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed, will publish.
They may revisit.
Back and
The
revisit
revisit
about
should not be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed, will publish.
They may revisit. The revisit should not be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed, will publish.
They may revisit. The revisit should not be of 7 crore. It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Millards, we ourselves have read the list has been completed, will publish.
It has to be only of that 7 lakh where the documents have to be reviewed. That's what even their affidavit says.
Progress of the investigation. Do that. Yes, by the first week of March.
This is not an exhaustive list, my lord. Although all the cases under the list have been verified. But my lord,
Yes, by the first week of March.
not an exhaustive list. Yes,
Fine,
not
fine.
an exhaustive list, my lord. Although all the cases under the list have been verified.
My lord, kindly one submission, my lord. Prior to 28, whatever the decision will be taken by the judicial officers, that cases should come, my lord, kindly one submission, my lord. That is what my lord has said. Prior to
My lord has said that.
Every aspect has been covered.
that cases should come, my lord, kindly one submission, my lord. That is what my lord.
No, that's all. My lord has said that.
Every aspect has been covered.
That cases should come, my lord, kindly one submission, my lord.
No, that's all. How difficult it is.
Our chief justice will be really sorry.
Well, this is what happens when authorities don't collaborate with each other.
That's why we have seen very simple word of trust deficit here. That we unfortunately.
Not expected, but that's
Very sad.
the tension of working a constitution.
Exactly, and then your lordship don't know who to believe, who not to believe. This is the other problem.
One line.
That's a problem for the judge to
My brother has rightly said.
Yes, brother.
One line with these directions, these directions have been issued in extraordinary and singular circumstances, invoking our powers under Article 142.
Picture in some other state also. So judicial
Otherwise,
can be
case will come that of mind, we shall be.
I'm not sure. Deeply obliged, deeply. Sorry to have troubled your lordships.
Because having been that, because I'm admiring the patience and the hunger. I don't know. I was telling my colleague, we are feeling hungry. Anyway, because now this matter today at least is simpler because they've also filed an appeal.
We have filed an appeal as well. We are challenging the same order.
Not to press it, not to may have it anyhow. I can't say this.
But it's actually before the center, not before the arbitrator.
Now they've also.
I'm challenging the reference. Challenging the reference. I have no agreement with them. Item 37 is my challenge.